Hello the internet, it is Saturday the 21st of May 2022 and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to New Zealand. This is my first vlog I'm shooting in New Zealand. The reason I'm shooting a vlog and not a live stream is because the area I'm in, there's no 4G reception here. I'm in Moke Lake, folks. This is one of my favorite places ever. One of 7 places in the world that I consider top 7. This is one of them, Moke Lake. Pretty damn stoked to be back here. Last time I was here, it was in 2000 and unrememberable. I think 2016. I can't remember if it was 2017. Either way, it was when we were in New Zealand for Jed boards, and I brought the boys up here. We sat down here, and I'm stoked to be back here. This time, I'm here with Dylan. G'day, Dylan.
How you going?
Dylan and Nina. Nina's disappeared somewhere.
Walked off that way.
She's gone over there. These guys, well, I put out a message on the nzski.com Facebook group. These guys are all staff as well, in different facilities for NZ Ski. That's better. And I said, look, my post was, I'm in the transport division, but I don't have wheels of my own. If anybody wants to drive out to Moke Lake, I'll bring the beers. And Dylan said he'd do it.
So I brought the car.
I'm going to go and get the beers. I'll get you a beer, man.
Yeah, cool.
Nina's a parapenter. She's just walking though, so if I showed you, you'd be like, well, that's not parapenting. These are the beers we brought here. Boundary Road Brewery, APA, American Pale Ale. Beer for you, Dylan?
Yeah, I kind of want to go for a swim.
You want to go for a swim there? That would be cold as. Cheers.
Cheers.
Look at that snow up there. Look at the water here. Enjoy the beer. Oh yeah, that is nice. Wow. There's an epic, you can see it in the distance, this huge slope, just like gently sloping down all the way to the road. Just impressive.
With sheep all over it.
Yeah, sheep and cows. We've got snow up on that side of the hill too. If you come a little further away from where we were just parking up, you get to this peninsula point. Check this out. You've got like both sides of the lake, this like peninsula jutting out. You got snow mountains between each gap. Ah, wow, the clouds just came over the top. That's, that's part of it as well. Look how, it's just so nice up here, isn't it? This is Nina here. She got back from her walk. Hello.
Yeah, the furthest to the right little knoll there is kind of flat on top, so you lay out the glider, make sure all your lines and everything looks good, and then a few running steps. And the thing is about this, it's deceptive, but that's a sheer cliff there pretty much. So basically you got to get the glider up. You've got space for about 5 meters of run, and if the glider's not good by the time you get to the end of that, then you're going to be in some trouble. So it was an exciting launch, but a beautiful flight. Both times I did it, a year apart, and each time just a stunning spot to fly.
So I've always thought, or I always wondered, like paragliding and whatnot, you don't, like I asked you before, but you don't need to have a permit to go off a hill. You can just bring your thing, as long as you're licensed.
Pretty much, yeah, as long as you're licensed. Then you can go off most places. Private property is an issue, of course.
Yeah, true.
But any hill that you like, outside of that, if you've got permission from the landowner,
cool.
Just hike up it, fly down.
So any of these mountains, you can just hike up and go, I'm jumping off that today.
Yep, pretty much.
And how heavy?
You're fit enough to get up the hill.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
this is
the
true.
one.
What about how heavy the pack is?
Depends what your gear's like, but mine's about 7 kilos for my small hike and fly kit. You can get lighter. They came out with a wing a couple years ago. It's 1 kilo.
Oh wow.
Yeah, right.
1 kilo, and you can fly off the mountain with that.
You got to add a harness to it, so that'll be another 500 grams if you want to go for a really light one.
1.5 kilos. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm out. It's kind of liberating, isn't it? To I guess once you've got your license, you've got to pass tests and everything. Once you've got all that, it's like, well, you could just go, you come up here by yourself, you could just hike up there and jump off it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Not saying I want to do that, but
I'm gonna do it at the end of the year.
Hell
you're gonna do your.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for someone that hasn't no steps towards it, what's the first thing that Dylan has to do?
Well, it depends. You want to learn to fly yourself, or do you just want to go as a passenger?
I've done it once as a passenger
from
Skyline.
Oh,
so yeah. No, I want
to
to get my own kit. I want to. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to learn to fly.
Sweet. Awesome. Well.
Nice.
You need to back that with Foo Fighters track.
I was leaving it blank there, hoping someone would fill in the next lyric, but
yeah.
at least you got it. Hey? Yeah. We don't know each other. We've just met like an hour ago, so you know, we'll get into it. The other thing I could tell you about Nina, she lives on Coronet Peak, on the actual...
I
don't want to butt in on their conversation, but she lives on Coronet Peak, on the top of the mountain. You live on the top of Coronet Peak, right?
Well, about near the top.
Well, sorry, I guess that's exaggerated, but you live on Coronet Peak.
On Coronet Peak, yeah. It's high. I live in the highest residential building in New Zealand.
Oh wow!
And like there must
That's
only
cool.
there's only like
Claim to
three or four buildings. Like you
Yeah.
you don't have like, it's not like, I mean, I haven't been there since 2000, but I'm not picturing an entire village up there or anything.
No, there's 6 little lodges up there, plus the ski field base building. So it's the smallest neighbourhood that you'll find in Queenstown, that's for sure.
That's incredible. I mean, there you go. Two things: paragliding, living on Coronet Peak. 3 things, and Moke
Basically
Lake.
the dream.
Look at this.
Hard life.
Yeah. Well, there you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed Moke Lake Experience 2022. I've enjoyed sitting here. We've had a couple of beers chatting with Nina about paragliding. I want to say parapenting. That's not the way it's said. Now we're going to get out of here. But yeah, I'm going to make videos whenever there's no 4G. So there's definitely no 4G here. So whenever there's a potential excursion without 4G, I won't be able to live stream it. I'll just make a video. So if you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smackaroona, rackaroony, roona tanatuni on the like button. Share this out with all your friends. And I'll see you yahoos on the next upload. I'm going to give you a little vision here. Probably a little vision like this. I want to give you a nice little vista to outgo the, oh crikey, outgo the stream. The video. It's not going to sit there though, is it? You know what? That's going to do fine. Share, subscribe, like, ta-ta.